Just come in a reclined butterfly position. Have your hands on your belly and just begin some deep breathing. So we are here today at our 16th Mindful Morning, 2 months that we've been together. Thank you, friends, for being here with me on this journey, supporting this and then supporting yourself. As you continue just to lay there, hands on your belly, Supta Baddha Konasana, breathing deeply in and out through your nose. I'm going to just sit up and share the theme, but you stay down there for a moment. So we've been in this on this beautiful journey of improving ourselves, trying new things. I know that you all are of that growth mindset kind of people. I also reflect on the beauty and gifts of imperfection. Brene Brown actually has a book about that, The Gifts of Imperfection. And so I was kind of diving into that theme and the value of just accepting what is and appreciating ourselves for what we do. And I found this quote by Dragos Roa, who said, "Perfection is boring. Getting better is where all the fun is." And Lori Deschênes said, "Do your best and let the rest go. You can't be perfect no matter how hard you try. So give yourself credit for making an effort and try to stop stressing about the outcome." So I invite that beautiful theme in of just accepting imperfection, being grateful for what we are trying to do. As you breathe deeply, our intention. I am a beautiful work in progress. I am more than enough and exactly where I need to be right now. I am showing up, and that is everything. So from your Supta Baddha Konasana, let's begin a box breathing just for a few moments together. Hands on your belly, Supta Baddha Konasana. I'll join you now. Breathe out all your air and then begin a breath in to the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Out 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. In 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Out 2, 3, 4. In 2, 3, 4. Go ahead on your own for just a moment, just counting to yourself. 4 in, hold 4, out 4, hold 4. This calming breath is also focusing. The Navy SEALs, CEOs, athletes, people use it to be able to drop in at any moment, pull out of the sympathetic nervous system into their calming rest and digest state. Go ahead and take another 2 rounds of this breath. In 4, hold 4, out 4, hold 4. And then when you finish, I want you to take a deep, 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 deep breath in, filling up belly, lungs, up to your chest, and then a big sigh out. Breath in. Big balloon filling up inside of you, big sigh out. Let's do one more for good measure. In, up, 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 filling up. Sigh out. Stretch your legs out. Bring your hands to your side, your palms facing the side of your body. We're going to begin with stretch pose. So this is a breath of fire. Wrap it in. You snap your belly into your spine and then just a gentle neutral inhale, and then it pulls in. in and out through your nose. And we're going to lift our hands, our feet, our head up 6 inches. Your gaze is up at the ceiling and begin a rapid breath of fire. And you can go at a slower. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees into chest, arms wrapped around your shins. Beautiful. We wake ourselves up right as we begin this day. Bring your legs out long. Where can we treat ourselves more kindly, accept exactly where we are? The gifts of imperfection. The bottom line is we are all imperfect. And the sooner we allow the beauty and the fun that comes with that, the more joy we will have. We're going to begin some supine crisscrosses. So our palms are facing the floor. And we are going to point our toes and we are going to just crisscross. Keep your head down, actually. Crisscross legs and arms over the body to a slow, steady breath. Our legs are just about 2 inches off of the ground. As you start waking up, I want you to begin to increase that pace. Think about keeping your belly to your spine. So at the same time that we've lifted our legs, we are engaging our abs. 15 more seconds like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax your legs and your arms down. We've already woken up our powerful third chakra, place of willpower, courage, confidence. Bring your arms up to about 60 degrees. You can look at me. Powerful fingers. Fingers together, thumbs touching your hands. Straight lightning bolt arms. And we are going to bring our knees to our hands and then push them out slowly, keeping them just about 4 or 5 inches off the ground. Breathe in when our knees come in, breathe out when our knees and legs go out. You got this. And if you need to pause along the way, that is the gift of imperfection. Anyone doing balancing poses knows you're going to fall out of tree, you're going to fall out of dancer's pose, we're going to fall out of life, off track, mess things up, and we are all good and perfect for trying. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push your legs out and hold for just a second. Your arms up, legs up, arms up, and then drop your legs down. Bring your knees into your chest and rock and roll a couple times on your spine, waking up your spine. And then meet me in a seated, easy pose, legs cross. Woo! I don't know about you, but I am feeling that in my belly. That is a power starter for the day. You don't have to do anything else. Okay. Let's bring some good energy into ourselves and create some. Bring your palms together at heart center. Okay, so you want to look up if you aren't. Palms together about 6 inches apart. And we're going to begin rotating those palms towards our body in a rapid. So you want to start getting this quickly. Steady, slow breathing, moving that energy towards us. Perfection is boring. Getting better is where all the fun is. See if you can increase that speed. Ten more seconds. Your body should be moving with you. Now, if you're going fast enough, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms facing up on your knees. Close your eyes. Deep breath in. Slow, long. Exhale. Deep breath in. Slow, long exhale. Really start to train yourself on that longer exhale. Double the counts of your exhale the minute you drop into stress mode. All right, bring your right arm up, which is going to be looking like it's my left arm. And you are going to begin spinning your arm, fingers engaged, tight together. You're going to spin your arms in a clock. Actually, no, your right arm is in the counterclockwise position. Just spin, spin. Your elbow is stiff, your arm is stiff. We're creating a funnel with our arm. Slow, steady breath in these poses today. Spin. 10 more seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arm up, breath in, engage root lock. Pulling those muscles up from the base of the spine, all the way up, release that arm. Lift your left arm up. It'll look like your right one, and begin these in a clockwise. Oh my goodness. Clockwise, same thing. Arms and fingers are stiff and powerful. Again, your body's going to be moving. I can see myself. Beautiful. Just keep spinning. I am a beautiful work in progress. I am a beautiful work in progress. I am showing up, and that is everything. That is enough. Spin, spin, spin. Arms are going to have different abilities on different sides. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arm in, breath in, up, stretch, stretch, release. Now bring both arms up and spin them both. So right is going to be counterclockwise, left is going to be clockwise. Powerful. Straight, strong arms, stiff fingers. We won't do this as long. Just feel that energy coming in. Breathing deeply for 15 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breath in, engage root lock, stretch up high, and then release those arms down to your lap. Hands facing up, deep breathing. You can close your eyes for a moment. Listen to your heart beating. Feeling our bodies waking up. I am more than enough and exactly where I need to be right now. Bring yourself onto your hands and knees into a tabletop position. Wake up our spines a little bit. Spread your fingers wide on your mat. Press firmly into the mat. Drop your belly to the ground in a cow with your breath in. With your breath out, round up to a cat. And let's begin flowing. Don't overarch your neck and head. You can just be gazing straight ahead when you come back up, not at the ceiling. Wake up your walls in your house with your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch up into a cow, breath in, engage root lock. Come to a neutral spine. Curl your toes under, lift your butt up to the ceiling into our first downward dog of the day. Shift your hips from left to right. Walk your dog a little bit. Let's wake up our legs. Lift your left leg up to the sky and then have it meet your right foot back up to the sky. Just some of those flows. Flex your feet. You can be on your toes on your right foot and bend that knee a little bit so that you're not in a stiff position. Breathe in when your foot comes up. Breathe out when it comes down. Or just a slow, steady breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg up, stretch up, kind of in a beautiful splits, and then swing that through between your hands. Rise up, warrior 1. Deep breath in, palms facing each other, fingers engaged, drop into that front knee. Press into your feet. Your feet are on railroad tracks. One more breath in. And then bring your feet with your hands, step back into a plank and flow through vinyasa into chaturanga to upward facing dog or to the floor and cobra. And stretch your hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. Raise your right leg up to the sky. Bend that left knee a little bit. Come up onto your toes a little bit. Flex your right foot and begin lifting and lowering at a semi-rapid pace. We're waking ourselves up. Pressing firmly into your hands for balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch that right leg up, splits for a moment, and swing it through and up to a warrior 1. Palms facing each other, fingers fired up. Embracing with power your body this morning. Beautiful mornings that you've been with me, with others. Deep breath in. With your next breath out, bring your hands to meet the front foot, bring your foot, step back, chaturanga vinyasa, upward facing dog or cobra, downward facing dog. Tiptoe your feet to behind your wrists. Hold all the way forward with your hands just flopped on the ground. Shake your head. Yes, shake your head. No. Rise all the way up, arms up and overhead, deep breath in. Bring your hands together at prayer pose over your head. Extended mountain stretch, stretch, stretch. And then fold all the way forward again. Press your hands into your shins, halfway lift. Tailbone to crown of your head, stretching far from one another. Breathe in and out for a moment. And then place your hands on your mat, step back to plank. Hold that plank for a moment. Belly engaged into the core, up to the spine, and lower chaturanga, or all the way to your mat, to a cobra. And then downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up to the sky, then swing it through up to warrior one. Then open to a powerful warrior two. Arms out, stretching the opposite sides of your room. Bend into that front knee so that it's ideally at a 90-degree angle, knee to ankle, pressing into your back foot. And we are going to move into archer pose. We did this long ago. Right hand comes to your chest in a fist with your thumb up like hitchhiker thumbs. Hitchhiker thumbs, both hands. And we are going to breathe in when we straighten our leg and our hand is up to our chest. When we breathe out, we dive into that front knee and we bring our both thumbs to meet each other. Focusing on your thumbs in this motion. We focus on our goals, but we don't forget enjoyment in the process. 5, 3, 2, 1. Drop into a warrior two, knee down, and then pull that arrow back with your elbow and thumb of your right hand pulling back, just as if we were going to shoot an arrow. Beautiful. Now rise up to stand, arms up overhead, toe heel your feet together a little bit, keep them about 3 feet apart, grasp your hands together, interlace. You're gonna dive down to the left, dive down to the right into windmills. Breathe in when you come up, breathe out when you come down. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up to middle, deep breath in, stretch up, engage your root lock. Release your hands to parallel with the floor, strong fingers, and drop to your right into a warrior two. We're going to do another round the world here, where we're just shifting to the other side of the room from where we were, dropping into a warrior two. And now hitchhiker thumbs up. Bring your left hand to meet your chest, like we were pulling back an arrow. We are going to breathe in when we straighten our leg and our left elbow is in towards our chest. Breathe out when our thumbs meet each other. Archer pose. Looks like warrior two, but obviously with some flow, some difference. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down to warrior two, but you're pulling that arrow back. Focus on your thumb, breathe about it. Beautiful. Bring your arms up overhead, palms facing each other, and shift your hips to the front into a warrior one. So we're totally moving our physiology from an open hip to having them face the front of the room. Warrior one, back foot is at 45 degrees. Powerful. Gaze up at your hands for just a moment. Breath in, breath out. Hold that, and then frame your front foot, step back into plank, chaturanga, vinyasa, downward facing dog. Tiptoe your feet to meet your hands. Drop down, heels pressing each other, Let's finish off this series with some froggies. We started this way. You're on the tips of your fingers. Come down into a squat. We breathe in when our legs come almost straight. We breathe out when we're dropped into a squat. Let's begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come into a squat and then place your hands behind your bum. Come into easy pose. Beautiful. We just did a quick round the world. Hands face down on your lap. Rub your thighs for some grounding. Then we'll finish with some body drops just to get back into ourselves. Make fists with your hands or on spidey fingers. We're going to simply lift and drop our body. Really powerful for getting grounded, powerful root chakra work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your eyes. Just slow, steady breathing. Slow and steady. Giving gratitude for the work that you put in, for being here, however many times you showed up, however many sleep-ins or early wake-ups, how many snooze buttons you hit, you're still enough. We are here and enough. Breathing deeply. There is a story of a Native American grandfather and his son. The old man says to the grandson, "My child, inside everyone, there is a battle between two wolves. One is evil, lazy, anger, jealousy, greed, inferiority, lies, and ego. Basically what we all call our dark, imperfect side. The other one is good. It is joy, peace, love, hope, humility, kindness, empathy, and truth." The little boy thinks for a moment, and then he said, "Well, which wolf wins?" A moment of silence passes between the old man and the child, and he says, "The one that you feed." Love that story in the space of committing ourselves to goodness, feeding the good wolf, and yet accepting imperfection. So our intention, again, if you want to say that out loud, think it in your mind. I am a beautiful work in progress. I am more than enough and exactly where I need to be right now. I am showing up, and that is everything. So for our mindfulness activity, borrowing from the practice called mirror work from Louise Hay, some of you may have heard of Louise Hay. She said, or I'm saying, take the affirmation from above, or any of those that are on the Facebook page that we have shared over the past weeks that really resonated with you. Write it on a piece of paper, a Post-it, and commit, stick it to a mirror that you look at regularly, and commit to daily saying that set of affirmations, tweaking them as you need to, saying those affirmations, because the one that we feed is where we are going to be led to and where our lives are going to manifest. It's going to be either creating thoughts and beliefs that are focused on the darker side, or on trying to create a lighter side for us. It's way too easy to get sucked into the part that keeps us bogged down. And instead, if we can remember to lean into the work of creating better, happier, more fulfilling lives, to feeding that the one wolf, the good wolf, dare we say. Bring your hands to heart center and rub them briskly together. Fast, fast, creating some beautiful heat. Bring your palms to your heart center, thumbs pressing in. Press your hands into each other so that your elbows splay out. This is an engaged pose. You have been beautiful, wonderful friends to practice with me. I can't even tell you how grateful I am for this experience with you. I love your feedback when and if that is something that speaks to you for sharing, but any feedback you give yourself, I want it to resonate with the phrase Sat Nam. Truth is your identity. We will finish and close with Sat Nam. Deep breath in and out before we begin. Our next breath in, we begin. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Namaste. Have a wonderful day and just blessings to you. Thank you, friends.